Texas may be a red state, but Republicans there are seeing red for a man who was once considered a rising star within their party. The state's Republican-led House of Representatives voted to impeach Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton just yesterday on articles that included bribery and abuse of public trust.
He put the interest of himself over the citizens of the state of Texas.
Now, why, you may ask, would Texas Republicans vote to oust one of their most prominent figures nearly 3 years after a cascade of allegations against him first surfaced, and in the midst of an ongoing federal allegation, and 8 years after he was first indicted on felony security fraud charges? In an ideal world, you could argue that these state legislators saw a great injustice and felt the need to right that wrong. But sadly, we don't live in an ideal world right now. In reality, the Texas House of Representatives had 3.3 million reasons to impeach Attorney General Paxton. As the Austin American-Statesman newspaper points out, a $3.3 million settlement against Paxton put him on the path to yesterday's impeachment vote. You see, a whistleblower lawsuit brought against Paxton accused him of using his authority to help a donor and receive personal gifts. And who exactly did Paxton want to foot the bill of that lawsuit? Oh, the good people of Texas. In fact, the statement from the Texas House Speaker, Dade Phelan, spokeswoman obtained by the Statesman, reads this: "This process was initiated as a result of the Attorney General's request for $3.3 million in state funds in order to settle with whistleblowers. The Attorney General made this demand of the legislature without providing sufficient information or evidence in support of his request." In other words, we may look the other way when you act the fool, but ask us to pay, and this isn't cool. As for Paxton's future, the now suspended Attorney General tweeted that he looks forward to, quote, "a quick resolution in the Texas Senate where I have a full confidence the process will be fair and just." Now, Ken Paxton's wife, Angela, is a member of the Texas Senate, so you might expect this trial to bode well for him. But there's one catch, and it is personal. The articles of impeachment against Paxton include an allegation that he used his position to land a job for his mistress. And a mistress doesn't usually sit well with the missus. This is a story we're going to keep following.